Yesterday was my birthday, for which I got some new kitchen scales, and I know that's going to make some of you in the comment section very happy because you give me grief for having dirty scales. These are glass, these are much easier to keep clean, so you've got that to look forward to. But anyway, like I said, yesterday was my birthday and one of my clients made me these beautiful coffee and walnut cupcakes, a whole box of 12 of them. I'm not going to lie, I had some. And now today is the next day. I've woken up and I still want cake. I had a taste for it, now I want more, but it's not my birthday anymore. I don't have that as an excuse. I don't have that as a reason to allow myself to have cake. I'm back on the macros, I'm back on plan, and cake is not going to cut it. So, of course, the only reasonable solution that a reasonable gentleman would follow is to make my own macro-friendly cake, which I can eat and enjoy while staying firmly on plan and staying full. Staying full means a few things. It means low calorie, it means high fibre, it means high volume, as always. And that is something that, if you see my channel, you know I can do. But the big question is, what type of cake are we going to make, guys? Well, I don't know about you, but as a 90s kid, just about, as a 90s kid, I grew up with tray bakes. And tray bakes are pretty damn good, underrated in my opinion. So of course I'm going to be making an Anabolic Smarties tray bake. It's going to have a deep chocolatey, cakey, moist base. It's going to have a thick, fudgy protein chocolate frosting, and it's going to be decorated with sprinkles and Smarties. Now stop trying to be mature, stop all the masculinity. Now is not the time. Just admit that your inner child knows that that sounds bloody amazing. Of course it's going to be low calorie, of course it's going to be high protein and high fibre, and as always it's going to be high volume. It is going to crush those cravings and it's going to fit right into your diet. So hopefully that sounds good to you. Birthday cake celebration round 2, let's go. Alright, time to go over the ingredients, and to be honest they're pretty simple. Our cake is going to have 3 main parts: the base, the frosting and the decoration. So we're going to split the ingredients up into those sections. But first I just wanted to let you know that my online coaching spaces are filling up fast because of my new coaching guarantee. If you don't reach your goal with me within 12 months, I will continue coaching you for free until you do. So you are literally guaranteeing yourself the results that you want. It is a no-brainer. So get in now before January comes and everyone else decides to get off their ass and get in as well. First and main ingredient of our cake base is going to be 84 grams of coconut flour. Do not swap this out for any other type of flour. We need this because it is very absorbative and contains a ton of fibre. That gives us a nice cakey, moist base, whilst also keeping us nice and full from all of the fibre in this. Next is going to be 20 grams of cocoa powder, which of course is going to give us that nice dark chocolatey base. Along with that is 5 grams of baking powder to help that bad boy rise up. We're all about volume here. And as always, some sweetener to taste. Then the 2 liquids are going to be 230 grams of unsweetened almond milk. You can of course use any other type of milk or sweetened milk. Just bear in mind it will change the calorie content. And 200 grams of liquid egg whites. This will help the cake rise up even more. It will give it an even better cakey texture, but let's be real, the main reason for including these is that it jams it full of protein. Liquid gains, as I've been known to call them, but you can swap this out for unsweetened applesauce if you need to. Moving on to our chocolate fudge frosting, I like to keep things simple. Frosting recipes tend to get way out of hand in my opinion. You see ones with like 10 ingredients. It's just frosting, guys, calm down. So to make sure we don't get overwhelmed with our frosting recipe, we are only going to use 4 simple ingredients, and that is going to be 20 grams of a chocolate whey protein powder. I'm using Impact Whey for my protein. As always, it tastes good, it's a good price, I recommend it. But if you do use any other flavour, it will work. If you use any other brand, it will work. And if you use casein, it will be even thicker, so recommend it. Then we have 5 grams of cocoa powder, not messing around with the chocolate flavour here. 50 grams of 0% fat Greek yogurt. Make sure it is real Greek yogurt, the thicker the better. Greek style is going to be too runny for this, and this is going to add even more protein and give us that frosting texture. And then just 10 grams of unsweetened almond milk, that's literally like less than 1 calories worth, just to help things mix up properly. Oh, and we also need a little bit of vanilla sweetener or vanilla essence and sweetener together. And finally, for the topping, we want to have some fun. This is not the time for masculinity, it's not the time for maturity, it's time to release your inner child. And we're going to be starting with one of these tubes of Smarties from the Skinny Food Co. I got this as a free gift in one of the orders, and I thought, what better time to use it? 86 calories for the whole tube. And then for some extra colour, we are going to be using 5 grams of rainbow sprinkles. Only 20 calories and 5 grams goes a long way. And that's it. Tray bake ingredients out of the way. As always, the ingredients, the quantities and links to the ones that I recommend you use will be in the description box below. If you need to pick any of them up, make sure you use the links in the description because it helps the channel out. Hopefully you've got all of those and you are ready to celebrate my birthday with me all over again by making this Smarties Anabolic tray bake. Okay, so I apologise if you can hear the absolute storm outside. I think it is potentially the end of the world or something. Like, there's definitely some shit going down out there. But anyway, today obviously we are making a tray bake, but what we are essentially making are protein cake bars. These are way better than those no-bake Vitafiber protein bars that you've got to keep in the freezer, or they just turn into goo in your pocket, because you can actually up and leave with these, take them to work, take them in your car. They're not going to melt on you, they're just going to taste amazing wherever you are. For this recipe, we're going to be making enough for 6 servings, 6 protein cake bars, but obviously you can make bigger servings with less bars, smaller servings with more bars. It's up to you. Whatever you do, make sure you meal prep up a lot of them, get some space in your freezer, because you're gonna love them. These are so damn good, so let's make them. Alright, it is cake time, and we are of course starting with the base. So get yourself a large mixing bowl and add your coconut flour, cocoa powder, baking powder and sweetener, then mix until that's all combined. Follow that with the unsweetened almond milk and your egg whites, then mix again until you've got a smooth cake batter consistency, and of course give it a quick taste test to make sure you've used enough sweetener. Now you want to get your baking tray and line it with 2 sheets of parchment paper going in opposite directions. It's that baking paper hack I showed you a few videos back, and then pour in your cake mixture. Bake in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes or so on 18 degrees C, or just until it's cooked through. Cooking times will vary a lot oven to oven, so just keep an eye on it and don't be stupid. Once that's ready, you'll just want to let it sit and cool down before topping with anything. While the cake is baking, we'll prepare the frosting. So in a smaller bowl, combine your chocolate protein powder, cocoa powder, fat-free Greek yogurt, sweetener and almond milk, then mix until a thick, fudgy frosting is formed. Again, give it a taste to make sure it's sweet enough. Once the cake has cooled down, spread your frosting evenly over the top, trying your best to be neat and tidy, and then start decorating with the sugar-free Smarties and sprinkles. Spread them out evenly, make it look pretty for the thumbnail, lads, come on. Once you've done that, cut it into 6 evenly sized protein bars and you are ready to go. And would you look at that, Anabolic Smarties protein cake. Oh my god, happy birthday to me. Yes, it looks childish. Yes, it's a throwback to the 2000s. And yes, I know you love it. You will love it even more when you, 1, taste it, because it tastes absolutely phenomenal, and 2, when you hear the calories and macros, because they're insane. If you make this exactly like I did and you cut it into 6 portions, just like I did, per slice, you are looking at just 121 calories, and these are big slices, my friends. 121 calories with 11 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fibre, and only 3.5 grams of fat per bar. Damn good. Do we even dare compare that to a regular slice of tray bake? Looking pretty good, aren't we? But of course, we do need to make sure the taste is there as well, so let's give it a try. Okay, so that is what we're working with. As you can see, nice thick cakey consistency. You've got a big nice layer of frosting. You've got the Smarties, the sprinkles. Let's give it a go. This is my best cake recipe yet. This is the best one yet. Hands down, that is insane. Look at that texture, look at that consistency. The frosting is so fudgy and indulgent, it's ridiculous. It's so sweet, rich, chocolatey. I don't even know how that's healthy, and I'm the one that made it. Absolutely incredible. You literally cannot go wrong with that. It's so simple, it's so easy. The taste is ridiculous. 11 grams of protein and 120 calories per bar. What are you waiting for? Go and try it out. If you do try it out, let me know in the comment below how you found it. You can safely store these in the fridge for up to a week and they will freeze for months. They defrost really well in just a couple of hours. So make a big bunch, whack them in the freezer and take them out whenever you're ready to go. Also, don't forget that you can pick up my ebook for free in the description. So just click that link, enter your email and you can download it straight away. Subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, so join the team and don't miss out. As always, thank you so much for watching and until the next one, see you later guys.